Greetings, citizens of Tetris. It is me. It is I. Oh, the predicate nominative. It is I. Oh, whoops. Your old pal, Van Dweller, trying to figure out how to stream again. I'm figuring it out. So here it is. Yeah. Classic Tetris Monthly Masters event. Ho, ho, ho. December 2025. Hope you all had a Merry Christmas if you celebrated, and hope you had a wonderful December 25th if you did not celebrate. Either way, I hope you're well. And speaking of well, it's Tetris, the game of the well, right? So we are going to play NES Tetris in a competitive format. And what are we going to do? Well, what we are going to do is this. We're going to play a round 2 matchup in the pink bracket between SV and Akatu. So this is a round 2 match. It's kind of a barn burner of a round 2 match. SV, great player, former CTM champ. Akatu, keyboard roller, seems to improve like all the time. Akatu defeated another keyboard roller in round 1, so they just happened to get matched up in round 1. No script. It's fine. Don't worry about it. And the winner of this will eventually, but not now, take on Cole in the round of 16. So one single solitary solo match is what we are going to do right now. Let me adjust my mic here. Okay. Yeah, we're hitting red now. Good. Okay. Marktra says SV easy win. Are you serious? I don't know. This is going to be tough because this match was scheduled earlier in the month, but then SV sliced his thumb open at work and so had to heal for several days. So this is not a gimme at all. SV kind of playing injured, so we'll see what happens in this one. Take a look at our rules. Not going to read the whole thing, but and SV says I literally lost to Akatu last month, right? So there you go, Mark. There you go. Right? Who knows? It's up in the air. Anyway, remember, players, we are going to be doing a best of 5. So the first player to 3 wins is the winner of the match. We'll be doing level 18 starts all the way through level 39 super kill screen. That should be turned on. We will be uncapping the score, so there are no max outs. And we are using same piece sets, so be prepared to do that. We will be re-rolling those in between each game. Remember not to get any in-game advice, so nobody in your ear or in the room telling you how you should play or about your opponent's board or anything else, right? Just you and your mind alone with the game. Do not pause unless the commentator tells you. If you do experience tech issues like with OBS, internet, or your computer, just keep playing. Assume your game will count because it might. And if you top out, that might, or on purpose or just pause or reset, that might cost you the game. So don't do it. Just keep playing until you hear otherwise from me. And the winner gets absolutely something, and that is a share in a prize pool which stands right now at $165.68. We are looking to get to our $2,000 incentive. We've done it every month for, 2 years. And that is going to allow us to pay our top 8. So do what you can and help us beef up that prize pool. We are 100% fan funded as far as the prize pool goes. There's no sponsors. There's nobody wants to sponsor this, okay? It's a disaster. Nobody wants to sponsor it. There's no prestige associated with sponsoring CTM, okay? People say, oh, we are a proud sponsor of this utter disaster. Nobody wants to do that. So it's all up to you, the fans, the ones who really know the value of it and are getting enjoyment from this tournament month in, month out. It is up to you to keep this whole thing going. So use the Matcherino command while you're watching live on Twitch or on YouTube. That will bring up some links. I'm going to pop it in the chat for you. Click on the link that says CTM December. That'll take you to the landing page for this tournament with our prize pool partner, Matcherino. Look at the top right-hand corner of the page. You will see a button that says log in. Click on that to, guess what? Log in. And once you do that, a little thing will open up. It'll ask you to log in and choose an account. You can use your existing Twitch, YouTube, or Discord account to log into Matcherino. It's so easy. Once you are in, look on the right side of the page. There could be two ways to contribute. One is straight cash, homie, right? Like, just get that cash in there. You click on contribute, it opens the thing, put the amount, choose your mom's credit card or the Visa gift card you got for Christmas. Just dump it in there. It's like you never even had it in the first place. Found money, just do it. Don't actually dump your mom's credit card in there, just in case any moms are listening. Don't actually do that. That's wrong. But yeah, you're free to dump your Visa gift card in there that you got for Christmas. Totally fine. Anyway, so that's one way to contribute. And the other one should say claim code. I still think there's codes left. So that is a way that Matcherino is testing us to see if we can keep sending 50 people a month over to their site. And in exchange, they will kick in 25 cents to the prize pool every time we get a unique account to click on that, up to 50 times. So please use the Matcherino command, click on the thing, log in, and then go and click where it says claim code. And then you can leave. I promise you can just leave. It's fine. So please go ahead and do that. When people contribute to the prize pool, they're paying a little bit of a fee to Matcherino. Clicking on claim code is a way to get some of that back, right? So, help us reclaim some of those fees by going over there and doing the thing. Okay, good. Yes, we want to keep the players coming back. That's how to support the players. To support the channel, you can go to patreon.com/monthly Tetris, make an ongoing pledge of support to keep this channel going, just like Scott Gray, Jay in the Window, K9, Tacky, Middlesburger, Corporal, Shelby, Junior, Troy, Dan, Kim, Emerald, Potato, Cat, John T, Jason, Sunny, and everybody else on this slide is done. And really appreciate the support. Head on over there if you want to support us. If you don't want Patreon, you don't like it, you think it's wrong and bad, that's fine. People can disagree. It's okay. We still can like each other, but what does not go away is your obligation to support this channel. And if you use the support command in chat, you will find some other ways to support us. You can even make an ongoing regular contribution, just recurring, with the Streamlabs and PayPal links, I think. And there are some other ways to support us as well. If you're watching on YouTube, you've got some platform-specific ways to help us. You've got, what are they called? Oh, super chats and stickers. If you do a super chat, it's a way to guarantee that I will see your chat and probably read it, assuming it's appropriate. And you can also become a channel member by clicking the join button just below the video. And you can even gift a channel membership to someone, and you can gift multiple channel memberships to the community. So that is the thing that you can do to support us on YouTube. Over on Twitch, you've got bits. You can do things in chat and on screen with bits. If you put something with your bits, I'll treat it like a super chat and maybe read it out loud, assuming it's like decent thing to say to children and your grandparents. And you can become a subscriber to the channel. You can gift a subscription to the channel. You can give multiple subscriptions to the community. And if you're an Amazon Prime member, you've got an Amazon Prime, Twitch Prime gaming subscription to apply to the streamer of your choice. But they are use it or lose it. You cannot save or stack them. So do not lose it. Use it on us. Okay? Is that enough of your old pal yapping at you? I think so. All right, let's get on over here. We'll do the refresh. We'll adjust the stencils, get the cams all set up, do the whole thing, and start playing Tetris. All right, 11 and 22, right? 11 and 22. All right, we're just going to keep it like that for SV. I like the crotch shot. No, I don't. Just kidding. Ha ha ha. All right, let's go ahead and get that going right here. We'll cut him off at the knees. We'll let him look. He's always looking up. I like it. He's got the low camera looking up. All right. Look at these two. Here, we'll zoom in. I'm going to go ahead and dump the pieces in the chat. That's the peace music. Music of peace. And we'll get these players kind of situated and looking good. Bro's going to look away from his pieces. That's fine. We'll accept it. Both are looking off to their future, off to their glorious future. Kind of like in their, high school. Do they still do high school pictures where they have like one looking at the camera and the other one shadowy, kind of looking ahead? like off into the distance. Do they still do that? They still do high school pictures? I don't know. People have enough. I think back in the day, like, oh, some people didn't own cameras and couldn't take pictures of their children. And so this is a way to like, oh, well, here, at least you'll have one picture of your child. But now everybody's got, you know, a million pictures of every single person in every moment. So it's fine. Yeah. And can any high schoolers confirm, anyone in high school confirm that they still do high school portraits? Like picture day? They do picture day? They don't, maybe they don't. I don't know. Can anyone younger than 48 confirm that they have done picture day? Can anyone just chat to confirm that you're there? Hello? Is this thing on? Hello? Hello? Anyone there? Am I all alone? All right, Javan T is here. All right, now I don't feel so alone. Nobody here but us chickens, indeed. All right, let me go ahead and... all right, so I've put the pieces in there. Now, we're going to let, players warm up for another moment. But players, we do have the pieces in there. Presumably, someone has pinned them, right? Yeah, of course, Javan T is here. So no seed goes unpinned when Javan T is here. My daughter's school still takes pictures for the yearbook, if nothing else. Only the elderly are here, and we cannot confirm or deny. Yeah, you're all too old to know. It is Friday at 1:13, so... But, high schoolers must have the day off, right? It's the day after Christmas. They're not making them come in, right? They're not making them come in the day after. It'd be torture. Why would you make kids do that? They want to play with their toys. It's Christmas break. Adas JD says Polska Gurom. All right. Well, Polska Gurom to you. I don't know what that means. They do picture days. All right. Well, people are confirming that they still do picture days. Good. What does that mean? I probably just said something that swears, but there wasn't a server ping. Oh, well, I should server ping. I forgot how to do this. Let me just do this. Copy link and everyone. All right. Everyone at... They haven't gotten pinged for me in a while, so it's okay. There you go. Boom. It's sort of a meme. Polish strongman Mariusz Padzianowski was saying Polska Gorum, Poland on top. Well, I can't disagree. I'm with you on that one. So 5C88 9A 5 Charlie 88 9A. All right, looks like both players are ready. Both players are on seed. Let's go ahead and get them started in this round 2 match. SV versus Akatu in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Happy Boxing Day to those who celebrate. So Boxing Day is what? You're supposed to like box up all the things you're returning? Like I don't really understand what the point of Boxing Day is or what it celebrates. I think it has something to do with boxes and not, like punching people. We do have something called Boxing Day. It's not called Boxing Day, but it's called Black Friday. It's the day before, it's the day after Thanksgiving, and people literally punch each other to get the best deals on electronics. So that's kind of a Boxing Day. Boxing Day is the equivalent of Black Friday. They do fights. Oh, okay. Talvin, thank you for the tier 1 sub, 17 months. Of course, I kid about Boxing Day. We do not have Boxing Day here in the U.S. But you're saying it's, It's sort of the equivalent of, like, Black Friday where there's, like, sales and stuff? But why is it an official holiday? It seems like it's an official... Like, you go on a calendar... You buy a calendar And it says December 26th, Boxing Day, Canada. Right? Anyway, on the left side, seed number 11, SV from Great Britain, has a PB of 5.98 million, according to the research that has been done by our crack research staff. SV was a winner of a classic Tetris monthly back in 2023. Pretty much back when they let everybody win Masters. We had 12 events and 11 different winners. So everybody was winning CTMs back in 2023. And SV started the trend by, January 2023, winning a Masters event, defeating Sidnev in a sweep that month. SV also ranked number 8 in the December Premier Poll, which is a ranking of competitive Tetris players in open and DAS playstyles. You can find the full rankings over at premierpoll.com. Premier with an E at the end. So like premier as in first, not as in best. Anyway, SV also a winner of a Challenger Circuit, the second to last ever Challenger Circuit. Won the Classic Tetris UK Championship in 2024, was also the runner-up in that event the following year. You've seen him in multiple regionals, high finishes in Austria as well. CTWC DAS top 12 finish. Yeah, back-to-back runner-up in the Austria regional, 24 and 25 to Sidnev in 3-1 both times, which is crazy. SV, also a 4-time Mega Masters player, has finished in the top 8 twice, including this year. Went out to the eventual winner, dog playing Tetris. Also is a 3-time CTWC Gold Bracket player with a top 8 finish and 2 top 16 finishes. And it takes a world champ to knock out SV. Went out in CTWC to Dog and Alex T. So pretty tough customer here, SV. 348 for SV, 357 for Akatu. And on the right side of the screen, it is Akatu, seed number 22 from Finland, with a PB at the beginning of the month of 2.17 million, was ranked 14th, tied for that in the most recent Premier poll. Akatu won his way into round 2 by defeating Jati, another keyboard roller. It just so happened that the 2 keyboard rollers that made it into the bracket ended up facing each other in round 1. 416 for SV, 426 for Akatu. Akatu is a 2-time Future Circuit winner, 1-time Hopeful Circuit winner, and has played in Mega Masters 2 times. Best finish was this year, top 16. And he went out against SV. But then again, who knocked out SV last month? Yeah, it was Akatu. So a little bit of a rivalry maybe brewing for these two. Overall, Akatu's best finish in a CTM Masters level event, including Mega Masters, is that Mega Masters from this year. Also a top 16 in February 2025. But I think he only had to win 1 match for that, I think. No, he did have to win 2 matches for that. Defeated Timmy Kim and Tugi. SV is the first one into 19. He's at 590 now on level 20. Akatu is in at 540. So about a 8 to 10 line difference, 50,000 point lead. It is pretty much neck and neck. So SV with a good board, Akatu with some cleanup to do. So Akatu going to continue to lose Little pace here till he's done cleaning. SV Tetris 646, Akatu 551. Evesy says Boxing Day is a day to eat all the Christmas leftovers, and 2 days with the family is better than one. Is it? Is it? I guess it depends on the family. So the name for Boxing Day comes from the tradition of giving Christmas boxes to those in need or in service. All right, well, there you go. That is the origin of Boxing Day, according to Gmart. All right, SV gets Tetris on the right side, but not before having to block off some of that left. So that's going to require some attention. This is going to allow Akatu, who has a good board right now, to try to cut into this lead. Long bar down, Tetris Akatu, 698. Again, still backed by 8 lines and about, 80,000 points, something like that. Tetris Akatu, SV now clean, open, waiting, getting, and Tetrising. 803 for SV. 758 for Akatu. Again, 10 lines back. Evesy won the family quiz this year, just to put that out there. My family never did a quiz, but I can safely say that if they did do a quiz, I would have won it every year, because my family, they were all ignoramuses. I'm just saying that with all due respect. It's okay. They're all dead, so it's fine. But they really were. I would have won it every year. 884 for Akatu, 936 for SV. I mean, yeah, I didn't do it. I'm not the. Well, anyway, let's go. Wheateman is here wishing Merry Christmas to everyone. 954 Akatu, 956 SV. So kind of a costly dig sequence here for SV. Akatu, Tetris is 997. SV 966, and Akatu, has lines in hand. SV gonna kind of take a couple of triples and doubles into 29, finally getting the Tetris. So triple, double Tetris for SV into 29. All very timely. Oh no, kind of a ghost burn there, I think, for SV. I think he was looking to burn with that L piece, and that's going to be a top out. So Akatu needs to get to A33, and he's singling and doubling it out, and he's going to get it. So Akatu probably didn't know he was in a chase down, but he was. And Akatu going to take game number 1. So Akatu behind for most of that game, and really just in the last few levels was able to kind of take advantage of a slowdown from SV. Take game number 1. Shazabel says good game. Hello, Shazabel. I don't remember that name, so there you go. Javin T says good game. Javin T really thinks it was a good game. Kat thinks it was a good game. SV says SV's not feeling great. The controller's not feeling great. Hands are too cold. Controllers are stiff. And you felt so bad mobility-wise. Yeah, SV's still trying to kind of fight off an accident, I guess, at work. Pieces are here. B6 F8 AC. I guess sliced a thumb. And so there was a previously scheduled match. And it had to be canceled. But, SV, works with his hands. So, just permanent wrist strain. Yeah, it's B6 F8 AC. Take a moment if you need it. That's fine. Somebody needs to get SV a heating pad for Christmas. That's what you needed. Like, get one of those little plug-in heating pads, and then you can wrap your controller in it in your hands. This is the only match today. Yes, this is all we got scheduled. The next one is not scheduled until, well, tomorrow. We've got 2 more tomorrow, and more could be scheduled. Okay, B6 F8 AC. SV, how's your phone? Is it charged up good? Good. This is the streak saver. Good job. All right, B6 F8 AC, B6 F. So as soon as they both signal ready, we can start. Yeah, big liter of water. All right, phone is charged. Okay, both players ready. Both players are on seed. Game number 2. Akatu up 1 game to none. 3, 2, 1. Tetris. All right, what'd you get for Christmas? I've got nothing for Christmas yet because Sue goes to visit her family. And I go like every other year. Like, I'm not going every year, okay? But we say, and, you know, she goes like a week or something before Christmas. So we decided to save. We used to do the Christmas early before she left. But now we've decided, it was my bright idea, to do Christmas on New Year's Eve. Like, we're just going to sit there and watch, like, you know, Dick Clark's New Year's Rockin' Eve with whoever that guy is. And so why not open Christmas presents during it? So that's what we're going to do. We're going to do Christmas on New Year's Eve. Just arrived. What happened last game? Akatu won on level 30. Yeah, that is right. Hello, Tegamek. Yeah, so I guess Twitch just launched something called lead moderators. So I think I have to pick some lead moderators, some very highly responsible people to be lead moderators on Twitch. I am going to run an ad after this game, by the way, so do be prepared for that. Is that like picking your top 8 on MySpace or your fave 5? Tegamek's still living in 2019. What about Chris Forrest, right? You are a moderator and I am a lead moderator. Give it to Chris Forrest. 198 for Akatu, 193 now, 216 for SV. How many of you on stream do you think you could get if we ran Squirrel and Flannel? Thanks for the tier 1 subs. Says hello, Vandy, fellow gamers. Hello, Squirrel. How many of you do you think if we ran some sort of Mother's Day tournament and or Father's Day tournament, do you think you could get like your mom to play Tetris with you on stream? Just curious. We've never done like a Mother's Day or Father's Day tournament. But I think it would be fun if we got like some people to get their moms or grandmothers or, you know, something like that. You don't want your mom playing Tetris? All she'd have to do is appear on stream and play Tetris. Whatever, she can pick whatever levels she wants. And then you just have to, that's your starting score, right? So you just have that, whatever your mom gets is the starting score. Oh, look, Lukenze's dad has 300K. Oh, nice. Real ones remember Heist's DILF tournament? Yes, indeed. But this would be like real parents, okay, or grandparents. Parents or grandparents are eligible. I don't know. It's something I was thinking about. Stupid idea we've never done. I'm just crossing stuff off the Vandy bucket list. Do uncles count? I would say if that person raised you, you know, then okay. We'll have to go to the parent, you know, decision committee, but is there an Uncle's Day? I don't know. 355 for Akatu, 424 for SV. Wow. Well, we are still alive here playing Tetris, which is absolutely bonkers. 431 for Akatu, 453 for SV. What if Dog and Andy have to play each other? Then Dad would have to get a score for both of them, and then they would start with that score. They would get a score. You played two separate games, one for each. So Akatu still kicking here. 441, backed by, you know, only 70,000 points after all that. 469, Akatu, 515 for SV. And your mom or dad would have to appear on camera with you because, you know, this is monthly Tetris. This is main channel. We're looking to promote Tetris. And we need proof that, like, you know, it's not just you playing both, right? That's the fun of it. So I don't know. As I'm thinking about that. Just a one day tournament, something like that. $560 for Akatu, 646 for SV. There's a skim. Waiting for the Tetris. There's a double. There we go. Finally, Tetris SV 677, 690 for Akatu. Yeah, I'm trying to think about what we're going to do for the year. You know, the new year starts in 5 days, so I figure I should like start thinking about the next year. Tetris SV 736, 625 for Akatu. He also lives in Chicago. Yeah, you wouldn't have to be in the same room if you could get them streaming. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe there'll be an Uncle's Day, Aunt's Day. Fractal's dad would go hard. Yeah, we'd have to think about that because, you know, practically a pro. All right, calm down, Stanislaus. Calm down. Yeah, literal uncle. B91 for SV, 786 for Akatu. Oh my goodness, Akatu fighting. He's gonna have to try to survive again. Oh, this is so tough. I mean, how do you do this on a keyboard? I mean, this is nuts. This should not be possible. Oh, the long bar goes in triple. 4 burns. Opens up the right, long bar in. Akatu got to survive into 29 at 881. So more wizardry from Akatu. A95 here for SV. Gonna take that triple into 29. Big lead though, over 200,000 point lead. SV now into 29. B18 right now. SV 9-10 for Akatu. Akatu ahead 15 lines. Akatu trying to keep this board in order. Sets up for a Tetris. Has to chunk it down. And SV just trying to recover now from setting up for a Tetris and not getting the bar. All right. He's clean again. B70 SV. Max out finally for Akatu on 34. Level 39, there is a super kill screen. So Akatu trying to get busy here and set up when he can. He's back by 130,000 points. SV, I think, maybe a little conservative here, which is good. He's got a lead. Oh, Akatu, this is going to be, well, what is this going to be? We don't know. We don't know what this is going to be, actually. All right, there it is. Akatu going to top out. There was a chance, but Akatu will top out. A67. SV, good. Going to tie it up. Game number 2, 1-1. So, yeah, you got to clip those and ship those to Lightsman Media for sure. Anyway, if anybody's looking to, like, you know, get better at video editing and have some practical experience and not get any pay for it, you know, I would reopen Lightsman Media. It doesn't really make anything, but, you know, if you're looking to do it, I would be willing to do it. I mean, it's really just to promote Tetris, right? So, okay. So let's get these players in pieces. My hands are like an old tractor. It takes a while to get going. Well, there's a lot of things like that, especially as you get older, SV. New pieces are here. 0AFC10. By which I mean waking up in the morning, right? That's what I mean. I don't know what you think I meant. Mark just says, reopen Lightsman Media stats. Have you got to the point where you wake up and everything hurts? No. But it does all make noises. It all cracks. I just wake up and it's like, it sounds like you take a 2-liter soda bottle and are twisting it. Whatever that sound is. That's what it sounds like when I wake up. But it doesn't hurt. Oh, I didn't run the ad. That's okay. I'll run it after game 3. Unless you need a minute, SV, but I'll run it after game 3. 0AFC10. 0AFC10. But like, honestly, for Colin, for as probably unhealthy as I am, I feel good. I don't know. I feel young. I feel good. I feel optimistic. Maybe it's all the mold spores that I've inhaled over the last few months, but I don't know. I feel good and optimistic and young and hopeful for the future. And I don't know. I don't have all these old people complaints, like, for real. You know, I just don't. Oh, you think we're the same age? Yeah, I am 48. That is how old I am. You're jealous? I don't know, man. It comes down to, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how you're going to do it. All right, 0AFC10. Good. What was once a best of 5, now a best of 3. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. The fasting will have helped you feel better. That's true. Old man pain, diet related. Diet's been really bad this month. Both holidays and both stress eating, which is a thing that I do. So diet's been really bad, but we'll lock back in once holiday season. I guess holiday season is kind of over, but some stuff I want to eat on New Year's, okay? But yeah. Actually, says Aardvark arrangements. Actually, you're envious, not jealous. Yeah, and you say envy is the desire to have something you don't. Well, I mean, that's normal, but I think envy is more than that. Like someone else has something that you want, and I think there is a little bit of antipathy toward the person who has the thing that you want. Like literally, yeah, you're supposed to want things that you don't have. Like that's the whole meaning of life, right? Oh, there's something I want. Let me go get it. You know. $128 for SV 106 Akatu. Yeah, it is, Henry. You're right. That's good. That's good. Yeah, envy is the word of the day. $139 Akatu, $196 for SV. The word of the day is grandiose. That's the literal word of the day. Yeah, Colin usually comes in here with word of the day. No false minute. That's Colin has like a calendar or some sort of email or something from Merriam-Webster. $288 for SV, $230 for Akatu. I feel like everybody knows what grandiose means though, so it's weird to have that as the word of the day. Aardvark arrangement says it means delusions of grandeur. Well, what is grandeur? I mean, right? See, I think it's weird to define it in terms of grandeur when it's grandiose, right? It's kind of like the same thing there. So, you want words you've never heard before? All right, let me try to think of a word that Colin has never heard before. Etiology. All right. Is that a word that you know? Etiology. Etiology. I don't know what words Colin doesn't know. 410 for SV, 368 for Akatu. Is it a medical term? Yeah, I mean, it's used in medical context, but you could use it outside of a medical context if you wanted to. $414 for Akatu, $418 for SV. Winter learned a word syzygy. Yeah, that's when three astronomical objects or celestial bodies, whatever you want to call them, are lined up. 447 for Akatu, 517 for SV. I gave that to, was it Jay? I think I gave it to Jay as an auth word one time during Quells. 473 for Akatu, 539 for SV. Oh, that's how you learned it? Oh, got it. Look at that. People are learning words. 592 SV, 589 for Akatu. Yeah, etiology, Colin, is just like, it's kind of like tracing back the cause of something, right? Often used medically, like diagnosing something, but doesn't have to be. Like investigating the chain of causes that led to some condition or something like that. Lashal with the prime sub, 35 months. Tetris for Akatu. SV with a little bit of a mess to clean up there. It's kind of a little skin tag looking cluster of Minos over there. He's figuring it out. Iatrogenic. Iatro means like straightening of something, and genic means the cause. So the cause of something straightening? I don't know. Something like that. I don't know exactly. $759 for Akatu, $776 for SV. Like something that causes straightening. Like psychiatry, right? Oh, it refers to stuff. Oh, caused by medical intervention. That makes sense, right? Genic meaning caused by, and iatro is like you're trying to fix something. Something like that. $837 for Akatu, $913 for SV. A63 for SV into 29 as over 120,000 point lead, but is also ahead by a lot of lines, like 14 lines. Akatu with a couple Tetrises here. You learned that from Grammar Girl. I used to listen to Grammar Girl podcasts like way back in the day. What's her name? Mignon Fogarty. I used to listen to her like way back in the day. That was one of the earliest podcasts. BO7S, so of course I listened to her. A56 for Akatu, B49 for SV. Tetris for Akatu, BO4. 100,000 point lead for SV. Long bar down for triple. Couple of triples here for Akatu. SV does look ahead. That's right. Is Akatu keyboard rolling or what's going on over there? Yes, Akatu is keyboard rolling. That is what is going on over there. Basically hovering his finger over the directional key and then drumming his other hand's fingers over that other finger to get the rolling effect. B81, Akatu level 35, and he knows that he's got to make up some of this lead. He's within 100,000 points and a cleaner board than SV has. He's trying to set up for Tetris, and SV on 38. C81, Akatu not too far behind, so kind of capitalizing on this slowdown from SV. SV going to try to get, no, hangs the bar on the right side. And that could have been fatal, but Akatu is in the process of topping out as well. So SV really lucky that Akatu was in the process of topping out, because Akatu had the runway to chase that down. So SV gonna hang on and take game number 3 and go up 2-1. My word. All right, we're gonna run an ad real quick. And I will generate the pieces for the players. The players, you can take a minute if you need it. So, I mean, I guess the idea really, maybe we should just run the ad when someone wins their second game, right? Because we got to guarantee that we get ads in before someone wins 3 games, right? And the thing is over. So we need to, maybe someone wins 2 games, and then we slow their roll a bit by running an ad. All right, but anyway, the pieces are here: C3, 7F, 9D. First time chatter from Dr. Cryos. I don't know, DRK Ryos. I don't know what it is. Looks like Dr. Cryos to me. Krios. Is it Greek? Vandy, do you have a favorite English usage reference? Yes. Yeah. Oh my God. Garners. Garners. Is that what it is? Gardeners? Garners. Oh my God. I forget now. Yeah. Garners. I'm a couple of editions back, but it's still very good. What's up, Chen? Welcome. All right, ads are over. C37F9D, C37F9D. As soon as both players signal ready, we can get started on game number 4. It's a good Christmas present. If you have a language nerd in your life, get them a big reference book of something, right? Garner's English usage, great. An ad didn't show up for you? Oh, you're so lucky. All right, both players ready. Game number 4. SV up 2-1, trying to avenge, a loss from Akatu in previous months. So 3-2-1 Tetris. Yeah, I love reference books. I love using those instead of internet. I still buy the that World Almanac and Book of Facts that comes out every year. I love that. I don't know, it's like $15. It's another good little Christmas gift if you've got like a nerd. You have a full bookshelf of books that you never read? I mean, I don't know. Of all the books I own, I've maybe read a third of them. I think that's okay. I'll get to them. You read like 40% of the books you buy. That's pretty good. Gamer Robot asks, is this recorded? Yes, it is. This is recorded. $95,000 for SV, 133 for Akatu. The two books I wanted to get through this year, I didn't get to them at all. I've never read Les Miserables unabridged all the way through. I didn't do it. And then also Count of Monte Cristo, another huge book, unabridged, and never got through it. Those are the two that I wanted to, and I didn't do it. 2026. I just have a hard time. I have a hard time sitting down for fiction nowadays. Like, I just feel like there's so much I have to do and I can't relax. That's why I can't sit down and play a video game. I can't sit down and watch a movie. I can't sit there and binge watch a TV show. I feel like I always have to be doing something, you know? So it's hard for me to read or watch for pleasure, you know? It's not good. I should be able to do that, but I just can't. So Akatu in a bit of a dig, and really SV in a bit of a dig. Kind of low paces here in the 70s of lines. All right, good flat board here. Akatu, Tetris in the lead, same line count by 15,000 points. Either Tetris, Akatu. You can always walk around with a copy of Infinite Jest, everyone who carries that book around, just like pretending they have read it. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not. There's a lot of people like, oh, people reading in public, they're so pretentious. Well, I just want everyone to know they're reading. But like, no, actually, maybe some people actually like to read. So now that's probably not my kind of book, but you know, I don't know. I'm not going to join you in dunking on people who are like reading. I've never had any interest in that book, really. But you know, people can read it. It's fine. Not gonna hate you. $419 for Akatu, $381 for SV. Maybe what I should do is like I'd probably should I read Les Miserables on stream? That's what I should do. Not here, obviously, but maybe I'll set up a separate book channel and I'll just read it on stream. It has I think it has 365 chapters, so I could read a chapter a day. All right, Akatu with a tough transition here to 19. Opens up the right, skimming, waiting, filling, and getting a long bar in Tetrising 496. Oh no, SV gonna hang a piece on the right side, top out at 421. And Akatu is good in game number 4, and we are gonna head to a decider. Guys, I just need about 30 seconds. I will be right back. We'll watch Akatu do whatever he's gonna do. I'm gonna pop the pieces in the chat, and I'll be right back. All right, looks like both players are ready. It is decider time. SV versus Akatu. This is turning into a bit of a rivalry, so we'll see who's going to win this chapter. SV Akatu game 5, 3-2-1 Tetris. What are the odds that a match starts with 6-7, 6-7, 6-7? It's approximately 1 in every 16.7 million. Actually, isn't that how many seeds there are? Like 16.7 million seeds? Yeah, there it is. It was foretold. So SV with a bit of a hang on that right side in game number 4. So it's all going to come down to this one. There's 1.6. There's one. Yeah. Oh, 1.6 million, not 16 million. It's not 16. It's not 16 million. It's 1.6 million. It's 16.7 million. Yeah, there we go. 16. There you go. All right. They're figuring it out in chat. It is, I was right, 16.7 million. SV with the Vits gets the long bar, tucks it in. Now waiting for one more bar to get the Tetris and gets it. 143 SV, 162 Akatu. Well, it was Gen Alpha, really. It's a Gen Alpha thing, not Gen Z. There's no 32-year-olds going around saying 6'7". Certainly no 48-year-olds going around saying 6'7", I'll tell you that. $231 through 44 for Akatu. All right, they're getting it. All right, Sire Beck's rooting for Akatu with some sort of Finnish language that I don't understand. $328 Akatu, $307 for SV. Kind of tucking some with that S overhang long bar in Tetris SV 330. Codes are being redeemed by people. How many more codes do we have left? Let me look. Let me go look right now. So upset. Oh, that's it. That was the last one. It was 0. We got 0 left. That was the last one. Thank you, Summer B. Appreciate that. Ping Minus, Pixel Andy. Picking up the last 3 of them. That was the last one. Great job. Tetris SV 412, 372 Akatu. Akatu set up for 1, 3 rows up, 3 rows over, and gets it. 397 for Akatu. There's one SV 458. About 3 lines apart, about, Tetris and a half apart. SV with the lead. Summer B with the contribution to even it up. Summer B loves those evening contribution amounts. Summer B, thank you so much. She's going to get us to $200 flat. Summer B says, see the Masters over at CTM. Thank you, Summer B. Tetris Akatu 478, 532 SV. SV into 19560. Set up in column 9. I just wanted to sort of get a quick bar there, but Skims and Tetrises. Bert McLovin just subbed on Twitch. Thank you, Bert McLovin. Oh, see the Masters, CTM. That makes sense. That's smart. See the Masters is what it stands for. Pretty good. $639 SV, 601 Akatu, level 20, long bar down both. You feel tempted to make a 6-7 themed task now. I mean, if you feel inspired to do it, I guess, do it, but my word. Maybe it'll go viral, right? Play that task, and if it's 670 enough, maybe it'll go viral. The Vits filled in, and the Tetris for SV 803. 800 for Akatu, 3 lines apart, 3,000 points apart. So it is a virtual dead heat. All right, a series of tucks and skims for SV, trying to keep that right side open. Gets a bar down. Tetris 869 for him, 862 for Akatu. Chen asking, will 6-7 be popular in 2026? And Looney says, you forgot about the great meme reset. That's right. There'll be a great meme reset. Is that what you think, Looney? Or is that just the meme replacement theory? A09 for SV, 974 for Akatu. Tetris for Akatu, A09. So both players have maxed. Akatu skims, sets up, blocks, gets it down. A48. A80 for SV. It's really just like a one Tetris lead. And not even that. I mean, they are tied. They are basically tied. Like, what is it? 280 point difference. At the same line count just before 29. B38 for SV, B03 for Akatu. Tetris for SV, B76. Tetris for Akatu, B53. There's one SV, C26. So this is, this is a real decider. Two close players playing right now. C37. They were both at C37. Tetris for SV, C93, and he's still clean. Akatu looking to get clean. Nice triple for SV. Take the points from that. All right, SV, another triple. D20, C99 for Akatu. Akatu clean. Takes a triple down himself. Oh, SV kind of misdropped there. L piece. It's going to require some cleanup. Long bar ends. Going to just kind of fill in this board. Akatu back by 15,000. That Tetris going to give Akatu the lead. Level 36, both players. Akatu ahead by 20,000 points, less than a Tetris apart. Akatu with a couple of lines in hand. Oh, Akatu with a misdrop of the T piece. And now kind of really needs a bar to clean. But no, it doesn't. Just going to chunk it down triple wise. SV with the E30, and that's going to be a top out for Akatu at D92. And SV is going to survive and will move on to the round of 16. So what a match between these two. Ends up in a decider, close the entire way in game 5. So another match in this rivalry. They just keep taking games, high stakes games off of each other back and forth. So really, really crazy. SV comes out the victor in this one, and he will move on to the round of 16. Akatu, you played great. What a match. Thank you for being here, and we hope to see you again in future months. I mean, really, really crazy. So, all right, SV, we're going to go ahead and report this. You will see yourself in the top 16, and you get to go against, who do we say? Is it Cole? Is that who it is? Pink bracket. Cole, yeah, it's going to be Cole. So that should be a good match too. We'll report that 3-2. Man, what a game. All right, we'll go ahead and show you the bracket. GG's SVC. And there, is that this month? Yeah, that is this month. So let me refresh that. And yeah, we are just one match away from our top 16 being settled. We have still to do that Tetris time, or see who's going to play against Tetris time. And when is that? Yeah, that's going to be tomorrow morning. That's going to be Alan. This is the whole thing. That's going to be Alan versus Duji Winner will eventually take on Tetris time. That's going to be 7 a.m. Texas time is when that's going to be. So I'm going to be up early with y'all. You'll get morning voice, Vandy. So people love it. And then later that day, we will be doing that orange top 16 Scooty versus Peak. So make sure you tune in for that. That's all we got scheduled for now. But yeah, we are making progress. We already have Tugi into the top 8 now. That match can't even happen until like January 6th. So we're gonna try and get everything else we done that we possibly can before that time, and then just speed run the end of this tournament, kind of, at that time. So, okay. All right. Well, that's gonna do it for me. Hey, sorry, I'm like yawning and talking. That's rude. Yeah, I do want to. Let's see. Let's find the thing. Where's the thing? Here's the thing. 2 things I've been asked to tell you about. Adam Irish Live is a thing. It's going to be somewhere in Manchester, United Kingdom. And it starts at 12 p.m. UTC. We don't really know exactly where it's going to be. I guess I could hide this. So that's the thing. If you're anywhere in the area, I guess it's an invitational tournament. I don't know, but it's going to be on Adam Irish. So go watch it. And then I've also been asked to tell you about one-day tournament from Pumpy Das Edition, January 24th, 2026. Go to start.gg/one-day-das with dashes in there. That's Pumpy's face when he sees CTM continuing even after he left. He's like, I can't believe CTM survived without me. That's Pumpy's face when. Anyway, January 24th, 2026, start.gg, one-day DAS, and blah, blah, blah. So, all right, make sure you tune in for those things. Anyway. Well, that's going to do it for me. Let's go ahead and say goodbye to let's thank people. We got to thank people who supported the channel. Talbot, Squirrel, Lashal, Burt McLovin, Twitch subs. Thank you, Twitch. YouTube, you didn't do much this time, but appreciate you hanging out. Patreon, Scott Gray, Jane the Window, K9 Tacky, Madelsberger, Corporal Shelby Jr., Troy Dan, Kim Emerald, Potato Cat, John T. Jason Sonny, appreciate you. And everybody else. And prize pool up to 200 thanks to Summer B and a bunch of people who did contribution codes. So appreciate that. And see the masters at CTM. Very clever. All right, YouTube. Wieneman, Mark, Branches, Jade, Jazzy, Josh, the other Josh. There's many Joshes. Like everyone on YouTube called Josh. Thanks for hanging out. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care. Bye-bye. And I would stick around, but I got stuff I got to do. Unfortunately. Twitch, but we'll find a good home.